This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Welcome back to iShine Connect.
Keeping your soul healthy can be a lot like gardening. When you feel unforgiveness or anger sprouting up in a situation, sometimes you have to dig down deep and find out where it's coming from. The writer of the book of Hebrews says, make sure that no root of bitterness springs forth and defiles you. It describes bitterness as a root. You can't see a root because it's underground, but if you let it grow, it's going to spring forth. Now, a bitter root will produce bitter fruit. What's inside is going to show up on the outside. We try to fix the fruit, we deal with the symptom, but the fruit is not the problem. We need to go to the source and get rid of the root. Proverbs says, guard your heart, for out of it flows the issues of life. One of our main responsibilities is to keep the toxins out. It's easy to adapt to things that are poisoning us, and we don't realize it. Offenses are going to come. Cranky coworkers will come. You can't stop disappointments, hurts, jealousy, anger. It's all going to come. The question is, are you going to let it take root and get down in your spirit, contaminate your joy and steal your peace and take your energy, open you up to sickness, trouble, defeat? No, keep your soul healthy. You have to be an active gardener. Pull up those roots. Pull up the unforgiveness. Pull up the insecurity. Pull up the guilt and condemnation. Don't let your soul become poisoned. If your soul is bitter, your life will be bitter. If your emotional well-being is contaminated, it's going to affect your physical well-being. Why are you letting that worry take root? Losing sleep, living stressed out. You've seen God take care of you in the past. You've seen Him make ways where you didn't see a way. You've seen Him provide in a pandemic, give you peace in a storm, favor in the fire. He did it back then, He's going to do it again. He didn't bring you this far to leave you. Why are you still upset over what happened 20 years ago? Why are you still holding a grudge over someone who hurt you and walked away? Pull up that root of disappointment, that root of resentment, self-pity. That's poisoning your future. It's limiting your potential. It's draining your energy and weakening your immune system. Don't just deal with the symptom, get to the root. Learn to live from a place of faith. You can say, God, I trust you. I know you're in control. You're fighting my battles. You're ordering my steps. You have a good plan for my life. You're my provider, my protector, my waymaker, my vindicator, my deliverer. God, my life is in your hands. That's how you keep your soul healthy. On a regular basis, you have to pull up the roots, get rid of the toxins, and guard your heart. As long as that root is there, the fruit is going to be bitter. The good news is you control what's in your soil. You can't control what happened to you, what someone said, what they did, but you can control how you respond, what you choose to dwell on, what your attitude will be. Is there some bitterness, anger, guilt that's holding you back, that's keeping you from flourishing? In Psalm 119, the psalmist said, God, keep me from lying to myself. That's one of the most powerful prayers we could ever pray. God, help me to be honest with myself. Help me to look inside and see where my soul is not healthy. Help me to see where I need to change, where I need to forgive, where I need to be more kind and understanding. If you look inside and deal with things that are stealing your peace, taking your joy, causing you to compromise, then as your soul gets healthier, physical healing will come. Your gifts will come out in greater ways. Your relationships will be better. New doors will begin to open. The scripture says you will have success and good health as your soul prospers. Notice they go hand in hand. God says success, good health, good relationships, abundance. Those are blessings that I have for you, but they're secondary to keeping your soul healthy. You have a role to play. Take care of your attitude, your thoughts, your emotional well-being. Make sure your soul is prospering. Most scholars believe that David wrote that prayer in Psalm 119 about not lying to himself. Maybe it stemmed from the time when he had an affair with Bathsheba. His army was out fighting a battle, but he stayed back in the palace. He went up on the rooftop to get some fresh air, and he saw this woman taking a bath, this beautiful lady named Bathsheba, and he arranged for her to come to his place, and long story short, she became pregnant. David sent her husband Uriah out to the front lines of the battlefield where he was killed. Instead of coming clean, he tried to cover up this toxic behavior. But the problem with burying negative toxins is they never stay buried. These toxins will eventually come back up and poison your life. For the next year, while David was lying to himself about what he had done and pretending nothing was wrong, his health began to deteriorate. He was sick and weak. Here he'd been strong his whole life. He was a warrior, but now his soul was unhealthy. The guilt, the shame, the compromise started to affect his physical body. He finally got honest and admitted what he had done. In Psalm 51, he said, "God, forgive me, cleanse me from my sin, create in me a clean heart." He was saying, "God, I'm not hiding anymore. I'm gonna deal with these toxins that are poisoning my soul." The beauty of our God is that He's merciful. He'll forgive you. God restored David, got his health back, his joy back, and he went on to fulfill his purpose. But until we get honest with ourselves and deal with what we know is holding us back, we're going to be limited. As your soul gets healthier, your body's going to get healthier. You're going to have more energy, more vitality. It's time to get honest. Don't go another year letting something you have control over hold you back. Get your soul healthy. Pull up those bitter roots. Start turning things over to God. Release the worry, the hurt, the disappointment, what didn't work out. Keep your heart pure and allow God to bring healing to your soul. An abundant life starts on the inside and works its way out. You should be your biggest encourager because your happy, healthy life can't happen without you. Here are some words to live by. Every day I choose joy. God has me in the palm of His hand. I never have to worry. As a child of God, I am unoffendable and quick to forgive. I forgive because I am forgiven. As the scripture says, I am strong in the Lord
and the power of His might.
In all circumstances, I will bless the Lord, for this is the day He has made.
God is on the throne. He is ordering my steps. He is providing for my every need.
I can surrender my worries, my burdens, and all my cares into His hands.
I look forward to tomorrow, but embrace the present.
I have grace for today, and God will give me grace for tomorrow when tomorrow comes.
I'll fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, because my God fights for me.
My rest comes from God. He is the one who restores my soul.
I am who God says I am, and I will reach my full, God-given potential no matter what comes my way. I have everything I need to live an abundant life.
No matter where you are today, your soul can be restored. Your soul may feel broken, wounded, hurt from mistakes you've made or from what someone else did. But God is in the business of restoring souls. I believe that even now, God is working to restore you. Emotional healing is taking place, healing from the hurts, the pains of the past, what wasn't fair, the loss, the heartache, healing from self-inflicted wounds, mistakes you've made, regrets you're living in, healing from tormenting spirits, from mental illness, from anxiety, from depression. God is doing a new thing. Don't believe those lies that it's too late, you've made too many mistakes, that you've been through too much. No, the best part of your life is still in front of you. I hope you'll join me next time as we explore more ways to live longer and healthier. My prayer is that these strategies will help you make a real change that lasts, not just for a week, a month, but for the rest of your life.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports, home to Major League Baseball, the National Football League, and NASCAR.
3, 2, 1, see ya.